up, guys? This is part 2 of rating Forsaken characters. We're on Builderman now. Please check out part 1 if you haven't yet. Builderman has 90 HP and everything else is normal. 3 out of 5 stars. Sentry health, 30 seconds. Cooldown, 45 seconds. Makes a sentry and inflicts slowness 2 to the killer getting hit. Builderman is only able to construct 1 sentry at a time. 32.5 stars, which increases by 16% every additional sentry that's placed in the world. Don't ignore that, please. Sentries will always have a target range of at least 8 stars, no matter what the target range reduction is. Other kinds of constructions cannot be built within 62.5 stars of any sentry in the world. Using this ability while having constructed the max amount of sentries automatically destroys the first sentry you placed. Dispenser construction. This is pretty okay. Dispenser health 15. Builderman takes 6 seconds to construct a dispenser. It's also 45 second cooldown. What the? I have the same amount of cooldown? Dang. Which heals teammates within 16 stars by 1 HP. If Builderman is attacked, Builderman is only able to have 1 dispenser at a time. Dispensers will have their healing reduced by 8% every additional dispenser that's placed in the world. Other kinds of construction cannot be built within 30 stars of any dispenser in the world. Using this ability while having constructed the max amount of dispensers, it automatically destroys the first dispenser you placed. With that in mind, Builderman is probably the second best support, so I'm putting it in between guests, but not better than you. Now we have the Blade Master, Shedletsky. Shedletsky is 2 out of 5 stars and does everything regular. Death before dishonor, slash. Cooldown is 40 seconds and stun time is 3. Damage is 30. Shedletsky uses one of his swords to slash forward, stunning the killer and applying resistance 2 for 0.575 seconds on activation. Slows down the player by 75%, while for 1.575 seconds while in use. Fried chicken. You want the animal? Okay. 70 seconds. Cooldown. Shedletsky pulls out a piece of fried chicken and takes a bite out of it, restoring 5 health upon consumption and 35 health over the span of 10 seconds. If Shedletsky is hit by a killer during the period of regaining HP, then the healing effect is cancelled. This ability can only be used twice. With that in mind, I think Shedletsky is the second best. We'll put him behind Elliot. So far, no insanely bad people. Now we have Dussaker. Dussaker has 90 HP and everything else is regular. Passives is levitation. Dussaker levitates, meaning no footstep sounds. Abilities: spawn protection. 30 seconds cooldown. Applies. Resistance 5. Resistance 5. Resistance. No, I thought it was resistance 4, bro. This ability has a range of 95 stuns. Creates a shield around the survivor further of their choice for up to 3.5 seconds. Dussaker has a movement speed reduced by 25%. This ability has a range of 95 stuns. The protected survivor receives resistance 5 for as long. Resistance 5? What? I thought it was resistance 4 because resistance 5 is like invincibility, right? No, it's resistance 4. Bro. If there is to ever be a point where 3 Duskers are all protecting survivors at once. Then all of their shields break and they get inflicted with -3 and slowness 3 for 5 seconds. Survivors who receive protection cannot receive protection again, cannot be protected again until 30 seconds pass from since they were last protected. Plasma. 30-second cooldown. Dusker channels his powers to shoot out a beam of plasma energy at the killer, at either a survivor or killer. This ability has a range of 75 shots and can only hit one player at a time. Actually, that's not true. If survivors and killers line up, you can actually hit both of them if you hit it at a correct angle. Hitting a survivor with this ability inflicts them with speed 1 for 4 seconds and overhealth for 20. Every other Dusker alive reduces the overhealth amount by 2.5 seconds. Hitting a killer inflicts slowness 2 for 3 seconds. The duration is lowered by 0.5 seconds for every other Dusker that's alive. If the slowness duration is less than or equal to 0.5, then nothing. That in mind, I think Dusker is probably the worst support. Where's Taff? That's my question. Where's Taff? Bro, Taff isn't on this. Bro, Taff isn't on this tier list. Same with Noe. Noe isn't on this tier list. That just sucks. This is before the Taff update. Bro, they forgot to update it. Okay, well, since Taff has no nerfs to add choose 5. I can choose 5. Okay, whatever. That's alright. Anyways, I think Dusker is probably the worst survivor. Is one of the worst survivors. Chance. By rating for chance depends on your luck. Okay, stats, difficulty, it's just random. Never saw random. Health, it's random, 60 to 120. Regular speed is 12, and everything else is normal. Yeah. Unpredictable fate. Take a chance with Chance. Chance's max HP stat is set to be a random value of 70 to 90. I can't believe. Did you win though? Cooldown is 0.5 seconds. Chance flips a coin. If the coin lands on tails, gain weakness for 15 seconds. For every time the coin lands on tails, that weakness gets inflicted on you goes. That gets inflicted on goes up by 1. It has no cap. If you get ahead, you get a charge for all other abilities, except for Hatfix. Hatfix removes your weakness and fixes your gun if it explodes. 40 seconds cooldown. Chance pulls out an unreliable flintlock, and after a window of 1 second pulls the trigger. Upon the flintlock being triggered, all the possible outcomes can occur. 25% chance nothing happens. 25% chance explodes. Dealing 45 damage to the user. It disables the ability indefinitely. 50% chance the flintlock fires. Study Getty killer that gets shot at within 90 stars from 1 to 4 seconds. The shot is literally becomes less linear, wider. I don't know how to pronounce that, bruh. Becomes less effective depending on how far away Chance is from the killer. For every additional charge that this ability has, the chance will go up a successful shot will go up by 20%. Every other outcome, while every other outcome's chance will decrease by 10%. For every additional chance action in game, the duration of the flintlock stun is decreased by 15%. This ability starts off with 0 charges and it has a cap of 3 As cap of 3 charges. Using this ability removes all charges on every other ability. There's one more ability. Re-rolls the max HP stat. A random number between 60 to 120 is chosen. For every charge, it has divided by 3%. And then it will become max HP. This ability starts off, I already said that. I already explained. So with that in mind, I say Shades goes in C tier. It's too luck based. Now we're at the killers. After like so long, I'm gonna speed run the killers real quick. Starting with Jason. Jason has Pierce 1,250 HP, difficulty 2 out of 5 stars. I might have to make a part 3. Bro! Regular speed is 9 and sprinting speed is 28. Max stamina 110. And then, that's that. 45 studs. Terror. Make them remember, mother. Cooldown. The slash is 0.8 seconds if used while enraged. Damage just 20, 25 if used while enraged. Wind up 2 seconds, linger 0.25 seconds, length 7 studs. It inflicts bleed 1 for 5 seconds. This slash can hit through multiple people at once. Lunge is added to this attack if it's used while Jason is enraged. No place down. Enraged just you're immune to stuns. You're immune to stuns and anyone who plays Forsaken knows that Jason is the starting character. Behead, it gives helpless and pretty big cooldowns, well just 1 for 2 seconds. Gashing Wound does 40 seconds. It does more damage. 35 if used while enraged. Damage 50. 70 if used while enraged. 32 seconds if used while enraged. Combination of slashes start with 2 hits from his machetes and quickly jams his chainsaw into the victim. Each slash deals around 1/5 of the attack's total damage, but they all add up to either 50 or 70 depending. Raging pace, cooldown 30 seconds. Jason becomes enraged on activation. Jason's speed becomes 19.5 for 14 seconds. The aura of the nearest survivor is revealed to him. The aura remains revealed until its enraged state ends, which will linger for an additional 2 seconds. While in effect, Jason becomes immune to his stuns, and the sailors will become capped at 70 over the span of 6.5 seconds. The cap is removed once he leaves his rage state. With that, I think Jason is the second best killer. He's the fastest killer as well. I'm gonna have to make a part 3, bro. It'll be really short though. So with that being said, I think he gets an A, top of A tier. Okay, I'm gonna make a part 3 of this. Goodbye, people.